Beach volleyball is a very, very unique sport. It's unlike almost any other sport because it's played in the sand. The sand changes everything. What people can do on a court or on a field doesn't translate very well into the sand. The sand does not push back at you when you move. It sinks in, so to learn to be explosive, graceful, have full body control in the sand is very, very different and takes very specific training. One of the biggest things you can possibly do to train to play beach volleyball is spend as much time in the sand as possible doing exercises, running, jumping, in the rhythm of the game. Beach volleyball, once again, is also a very unique game that it starts and stops. It's not like basketball or soccer where the play keeps on going and going. Beach volleyball has short, explosive plays, and then there's a rest period. So maybe 5 to 10 seconds of play and 10 to 15 seconds of rest in between. Practice and exercise with that rhythm in mind. The exercises we're going to show you are not going to be static exercises. By that I mean, well, you stand with a bar and you just push up, or you're with the squats and you're just doing one exercise. What we're going to do is we're going to build balance and body control into every exercise. The other part of exercising that you have to be very, very conscious of is that you breathe out. You breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, just like you do in stretching. In the exercises, you need to do the exact same thing. Beach volleyball takes very conscious breathing. If you hold your breath in beach volleyball, you tend to get very, very tight. You can't be tight when you're playing. You have to be relaxed and fluid. Although being explosive, you also have to be very graceful, much like a dancer. So holding your breath when you're dancing on the sand doesn't work very well. So also in terms of what we're going to do in terms of training, we're either going to do what we call circuit training, where you lump a bunch of different exercises that use your entire body all together. So you just go one after the other, after the other. Or we're going to do exercises that are just going to last for 5 to 10 seconds, like the length of a play, and then you're going to rest for about 10 seconds and continually do that. You can build up a lot of endurance that you need for beach volleyball by exercising in that way. You don't need to run long distances or get on a bike for long distances. In fact, that works against you in beach volleyball. You want to keep your quick twitch muscles, your explosiveness at an optimum level. So you don't want to be doing things that do repetitive motion over and over and over again for a long period of time. We're also going to bring in, as we said, balance into our movements. We want to be balanced on the sand, so very important to be flexible. So that's why we do the stretching, and we got to have a lot of balance to play this sport. Beach volleyball is one of the most unique games because of how explosive and violent some of the motions are, but at the same time to be graceful. So we're going to train with that in mind. When you're training, keep in your mind what you're training for, why you're doing this. How does this exercise correlate to playing beach volleyball? How does this make me a better player for specific plays? So pay attention to the exercises we show. If you have others that you want to add, please feel free. Just make sure that you add the principles that we've been talking about in terms of balance and breathing and full body movement into those exercises.